Jersey, and it scared me. It looked like a ghost. We will be there for 713 Day. Says no audio. No audio. No audio. No audio.
Should be good. I had it muted. That's my bad.
Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check.
We're good. We're good. Rough start on a Friday. We're good.
Are we good? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wish I could hear it. We'd love it.
Hot start.
Hot start.
I remembered everything but to unmute the audio.
So are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Starting off strong.
Okay.
You want to do the Jim Carrey restart?
There we go. Okay. Now the comments are saying there it is.
Yeah, we're good now. That's my bad. Hand up. That's
Thank you. That's look. Accountability is the best availability.
I still had to mute it from yesterday. Usually we go a week between live streams, not a day.
Welcome to the Friday live show.
Yep.
Housekeeping notes before we jump into it. 713 Day, Sunday at Solarium.
Sunday.
We are working with Sam and Davey on a shirt. They're making the shirt. We're just help promoting it. All that profits are going to Kerr County. Purple Drink is the drink on Sunday for 713 Day that Solarium's doing, 820 Holman Street, where $1 every time that is ordered is going to Kerr County relief, flood relief. And then on our end, we are working on donations for the live shows for the foreseeable future. Also doing research to find out who's the best person to send that to just during this time to make sure that money goes to the right people. Yeah. So if you guys have any feedback on where we should direct that to, let us know in the comments. Obviously, want to lead off with that and just what you can do on your own as well. Keep those people in your thoughts and prayers. So Central Texas on the mind. Astros, the name of the game. The Brice is going up. Hometown kid from Atascocita gets the call up to the show. Very, very cool that we were on this show and teased it, and then it actually happened. And I'm excited. It's a little breath of energy and fresh air in the sales with this series coming to town with the South Oklahoma Rangers. For me, Brice is an athlete. I'm a little skeptical on bat to ball, but kid's an athlete. He's going to go out there and he's gonna thrive. So anytime you're going to have a hometown kid make the debut in the show is a good thing. And then just excited. You got 3 games before the All-Star break, much needed. Obviously, you missed the live yesterday. We talked about you yourself. You're probably on the IL as well.
We talked all about injuries yesterday. Talked about injuries for about an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There's that many to talk about. Let's get to some of these questions. Mike's on the IL, no imaging. That's my bad. I rushed him out to the field a little too early. Should have had.
Yeah, you should. We should have had a.
Should have checked under the hood, make sure everything's good before I send him out.
Our procedure of content is under review.
Yep. Who would you be sad to see traded? Hunter Brown or Jeremy Pena or Jordan Alvarez or
Cam
Jose
Smith.
Altuve or Cam Smith.
I would say 1 through 6 in the lineup card is protected. Everyone else is open game.
1 through 6 on a good day.
Yeah, 1 through 6 on a normal
now,
lineup. Yeah, 1 through 6 on a normal lineup
is tough. Does the call up of Brice tell us that Jake is done for a long time, and or Pena extension is looming heavily? I don't think it has anything to do with Pena extension, but I think it does tell us that Jake is at least going to IL.
What's up, Kurt? What's up, Curtis?
Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude? Let's go grab lunch.
Worst case, he's better than Hummel and Short. That's not worst case. Worst case, he never gets a hit in his life.
I think Jake is probably going to have a grade 2 strain, and you're probably looking at September.
Pitchers duels all weekend. Yeah.
It's
I think maybe part of the moves. I don't know how Brice is defensively at second.
I mean, he's an athlete. He's cold. He's got a glove.
So like maybe the play is to go athletic with your defense and just hope your pitching can keep you in games over this next stretch of 2 weeks, excluding the All-Star break. Have you heard anything, Des?
I've heard things on Jake. I mean, I'm saying September, guys. So hopefully we're proven wrong, but that person has been pretty nails. But it sucks. And it's next guy up, and you got to figure out how to get there. And I think this proves how valuable and versatile Mauricio Dubon is. I wonder how quickly do you I'm assuming Chas is probably up for Seattle after the All-Star break.
Yeah. I think as soon as he shows that he can do better than he's doing right now in AAA, I mean, it's tough with hitters because with pitchers, you're like, I don't care about the numbers. It's just about the process. Is he throwing? Is he back to his fastball speed? Is he whatever? With hitters, it also is a process. So I'd have to see the at-bats, but 0 for 12 with like 10 strikeouts or something like that. It's not doesn't give you a lot of confidence, but I think if he even went like 2 for 7 this weekend, it would be enough for them to say, okay, we got to get him up here. Seattle's the next series after the All-Star break.
It always feels like the last 5 years. Seattle right after the All-Star break is the Seattle series.
If you could pick one Astro to compete in the Derby, who would you pick? Who would it be? I'm gonna go Esau Paredes. I bet
Thunder?
I don't know. Atlanta has a pretty far left field.
I think it's like 330, 340 down the lines. They had that little short. They had that little short one.
I mean, he could sneak in and win a home run derby just like pulling balls right.
And he's the guy that his home run derby swing is his everyday swing.
Exactly. That's what, he competes in home run derbies in the off season, like softball home run derbies and shit all the time.
Who would I choose for the derby? I mean, everyone healthy, obviously Jordan. I think Cam Smith could put a laser BP show up.
Ooh,
I think Cam Smith could put a laser show going.
Christian Walker.
Walker would thrive. David says,
"Is it storming?
It is storming.
Is it just going to storm every day this summer?"
I think it's going to storm every day until we get a hurricane.
Yeah, fuck.
It just feels like it.
That just made me depressed.
Dana should try to move the market early to help provide some reinforcements. Can't wait 2 weeks. I like that a lot, David. I agree. I think we should be first movers.
At the very least, those small moves that they're planning on doing anyways. Like you said, the 21 Braves, those smaller moves.
Yeah, the Jock Peterson 3 weeks
those moves
before.
You don't have to wait to the deadline to make a move like that, I feel like.
Trev asked, would you like the idea of Seth Lugo at the trade deadline? We talked about this yesterday. Seth Lugo was floated in a Jeff Passan article. I'm out on acquiring an arm because you have a limited amount of trade capital for bats. So that's kind of where I'm at. And it kind of goes into Edgar's question. Edgar asks, who do we all expect to be back for a possible late season run? Just little birdies have told me Arrieta, Garcia, Javier should be ready by the deadline. The big guy, I don't know. Pena, I heard August. I just don't know about ribs. It's you have to let ribs heal. Like you can't do anything. There's no
rehabbing ribs.
There's no rehab for broken rib. You just gotta. But I will say this: I've never broken a rib. I know people that have broken ribs. They obviously weren't superstar athletes like Jeremy Pena. Yeah. It looks like he's at least doing daily things well. There's not like grimace.
Yeah.
But the torque of swinging.
Yeah,
I mean, all of that.
That's the thing you always talk about with injuries. And there's always people online that are like, I twisted my ankle last week, and I've been going to work.
In 1987, I broke my ribs, and I went out there and played. Yeah. Well, Bobby,
there's just
you were facing plumbers, and it was 65 miles an hour fastball.
There's a difference between going about everyday life or even doing a slightly strenuous job. Between that and going 100% like as an athlete.
Yeah.
Like you know those you see those the TikToks like me and my wife showing like seeing each other run full speed for the first time. Have you seen those?
I haven't seen those. So it's just regular people running sprints.
Yeah, people. It's just so funny. Like you think about it as an adult, you're like, man, when's the last time I went out like
it's written
like full sprint, like I jog and stuff. Like it's like normal people don't sprint 100% every day, multiple times a day. Like there's a difference between what we're doing here.
I would shoot in my mind August for Jeremy and give him some runway, because obviously right after the All-Star break you don't want him to face Seattle and they're just going to pepper him with 98-mile-per-hour sinkers in.
For sure.
They're going to throw nothing but
oops, my sinker ran in a little bit.
Yeah. I'm avoiding that. Then you have the D-backs, and then you're back home for the formerly known as Prince, formerly known as the Oakland Athletics, currently going as the Athletics, and then the Nationals to end out July. So kind of just see what how the Quad A Stros are doing.
Yeah, I think at this point you just hope to stay around 500 over the rest of this month. Unfortunately, like that would be, I'd be happy with that, with where they're at currently, with how the rest of the teams are playing. If you can play 500, rely on your pitching for the next 2 weeks, and just hopefully get those.
Keep relying on your pitching.
Yeah, keep relying on your pitching for the next 2 weeks, and hopefully get those reinforcements back, both at the deadline and then with just your injuries.
Jimmy, Astros future, excited for Brice. Some risk with him, but considering what we're getting from second base now, it's worth a shot to see what he can do. Yeah,
absolutely, I agree. Yeah,
1,000%.
That's why I feel too. Everybody's hesitant, but it's like if you look at what we've currently got from the second base position, it's worth a shot.
Well, this is kind of where I'm at. There's a non-zero chance he could get moved at the deadline, right?
Yes.
Teams are going to ask about him. Is it a benefit to start that clock and show film of him in the show? Like if he goes on a tear, obviously that increases his value. But if he starts out 2 for 15 with 10 punchies, because there's a lot of swing and miss there. And also, by the way, hey, welcome to the show. You have Leiter, you have DeGrom, and you have Eovaldi right off the jump. That's not. You could be Dylan Cruz or Jackson Holiday, and you face those two. You're gonna fail at a high level. So do you lose value if that happens, which is probably the higher percentage of the scenarios? That's where I kind of go. I'm like, damn, like, do you hide him a little bit?
Yeah, it's tough.
Do you fluff it on trades? Or he breaks and you're just like,
he could raise his value.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, the Astros currently listed as second baseman on the Astros roster. You have Mauricio Dubon,
who's not going to be your center fielder.
Yes. And then Brendan Rodgers,
who's in Florida.
And Jose Altuve,
who's your left fielder.
There's no And if you look at even Brendan Rodgers, he put a .1 WAR, a 544 OPS. That's the bar. That's the bar for Brice.
You know how we said the ceiling is the roof?
Yeah.
Shout out to MJ. The bar's on the floor.
Yeah, the bar's on the floor. People are concerned about his home and away splits in AAA, his swing and miss, all that. I just need him to come up and be an athlete. And I think there's something to be said about being surrounded by this clubhouse and this team.
Oh, yeah.
And having Jose Altuve be able to be in that dugout with you and say, hey, I noticed this about your swing, or even Isak or whoever, or obviously the hitting coaches, to be able to look at what he's doing and help him improve. You hope that there's something there. Who posted that tweet on a Paul X account that said, I'm tired, Paul? That was me. Let's get into this. Carlos Rodon.
Crazy.
Named All-Star, replacing Max Fried over Framber Valdez. And if you look at their stats, it's not even close. Framber has like a 0.5 better ERA, 20-something points better ERA plus, more innings pitched in one less game, more WAR, just completely better. And, people are saying, well, it's because Framber's pitching tomorrow, so he wouldn't be lined up to pitch for the All-Star game. That doesn't matter. Who's pitching in the game does not matter. The whole point of the All-Star game and the selection to the All-Star game, it's an accolade. These guys want to be able to say when they're done with their career, I was a 6-time All-Star. I was a 7, 8-time All-Star. I was a 4-time All-Star. Like that means something to them. So whether they actually pitch in the game or not doesn't matter. They need that. If they've earned that accolade, they need to get that accolade. They need to be able to say, oh, I played a long career, won a couple World Series. I was a 5-time All-Star, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like it matters. You earn that. It matters to them. It doesn't matter if they actually pitch in the game or not. You go through, whoever's making those decisions needs to say, who's earned it? Okay, they can't start. Okay, who's next up? And you go down that list and you continue naming them. That's just how it should be. I don't know who made the decision. I'm guessing
it's a Yankee thing.
Yeah,
it's a Yankee thing.
Because Boone's the coach, is probably heavily leaned on.
It's probably Aaron rolling out of bed and Manfred's like, hey, who do you want to replace?
Does mean Scooble is going to be starting, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to see Scooble start the game.
Scoobs,
I'd rather it be Hunter Brown, but obviously he's not playing. So.
It's Hunter versus Nate Eovaldi on Sunday.
Yeah.
I am looking at Framber Valdez's baseball reference page. Obviously, he'll have 22 World Series champion, 2-time All-Star. Like that's what you lead with when you're like, oh,
yeah,
Framber Valdez is doing this event, world champion, 2-time All-Star, world champ, 3-time All-Star.
He should be
so.
3-time All-Star right now.
Probably could be, yeah. I honestly didn't know this. If someone was like, hey, guess Framber Valdez's career WAR. What do you think it is? Because honestly, he's been one of the most steadfast, dominant arms in this run.
This is his 6th year.
He's thrown over 1,000 innings for the Houston Astros.
I'd say he's probably getting anywhere from 3 to 6 WAR per year. I'm going to go 21.
Wow, that was a really good guess. 18 and a half.
18 and a half.
Career WAR.
Framber could fuck around and have a really, really, really good career. If he pitches until, looking at how he is and how he's been healthy most of his career and how he throws, he could throw until he's 41 and end up being like a sneaky Hall of Famer,
But also, I think it just goes back into this dominance. And I felt in this rabbit hole yesterday of the thing that's going around, like build the best Astros roster, and how dominant Royo was as an Astro.
Yeah.
In 2004, 3.9 WAR. In 2005, 5.9 WAR. In 2006, 5.9 WAR. In 2007, 6.6 WAR.
That's so consistent.
And then 08, 3.9.
And he never got injured.
I
think
mean,
that's part of it, right?
this was his innings: 237, 241, 220, 212, 208, and then
5 consecutive years of 200 innings plus is crazy.
all four total of 10, 13, 19, 22,
What's up, Will?
23, 4, 24, 3,
Doing math over here.
25,
Math pod.
2, 26, 1. For a stretch of 5 years, 26.1 WAR, essentially, and you threw over 200 plus innings.
Yeah.
I legitimately, Royo's, man, Hall of very, very good,
Yeah, I mean, he's very close to a Hall of Famer.
but
Just a little
3-time
bit.
All-Star.
3-time All-Star.
3-time All-Star.
So I'm saying people look at it. Got to put Craig Biggio at catcher when you build the Astros roster. A little cheat code, but it plays. I agree.
Yeah, it
For
plays.
now.
It does play. Absolutely does play.
Until
Man.
Yainer ends up hitting 400 career home runs, right?
Who?
Yainer.
You don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that. I'm kidding.
You don't believe that.
The Wizard, his curveball was nasty. Yep.
I honestly think if there is, all right, Game 7, not a World Series game. Game 7 ALCS.
Okay.
Are you giving the ball to Verlander or Roy Oswalt? Or Roger?
That's really tough.
So I would say the peak Oswalt, 17 Verlander, and then obviously 04, 05 Clemens.
It might be Royo.
Really?
It's tough. I mean,
I think it's very close.
Verlander.
I'm going to ball a 17 Verlander.
17 Verlander in Game 7. No, was it Game 7 ALCS?
He was Game 6 ALCS.
Game 6 is the one he went 8 innings or something like that.
One of the best masterpieces I've ever seen.
You all think Framber goes to the Hall of Fame or Hall of pretty good?
Who, Framber?
Yeah, I would probably Hall of pretty good, but
I think Hall of good.
he has the
Longevity.
potential to have a longevity, and you never know.
I could see Framber Valdez throw until he's 41 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
If he wants to.
And he could be consistently really good. He just has to be consistently great to make the Hall of Fame. My favorite thing about Royo was he didn't waste any time on the mound. He was never scared of any hitter. My favorite red brick era pitcher. Yeah. Dude, he had balls up there. How much of those Framber ground balls is the defense? Yeah. Because of the Yankees, those fielders would not be able to handle his style of pitching because how sloppy they are. Yeah, we talked about this on another pod. It's a really great point. If Framber this offseason goes to a team that has a bad defense, I mean, if I'm a team with a bad defense, I'm not signing him. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you spend the money on a ground ball pitcher if you have a bad defense? That's just not good baseball. Not to plug another pod, but you see Jeff Delano is going to be on Crush City. Yeah, I was talking to Tyler.
Earlier.
Yeah. I gave him some joke questions to not ask, but I can't say them on here. Don't think Roy's fastball plays the same, so couldn't say I'd pick him to start Game 7 in this era. That's a good point.
What's up, Ollie? Miss you.
I mean, I don't know. There's plenty of effective pitchers right now that sit 93 to 95 if you have a good off speed. Brice playing today. He's definitely playing today, right? You don't call him up. The Astros have been very consistent about calling up big prospects and starting them that day. You don't usually do that.
Of the 3 matchups, I'm starting Brice Matthews versus Jack Leiter, then Brice Matthews versus Jacob deGrom, and Brice Matthews versus Nate Eovaldi.
It's lighter tonight, right?
Lighter tonight, so
yeah,
I would
absolutely.
start.
You probably start him tonight, let him sit tomorrow, bask in it a little bit. And then maybe start him Sunday.
All I know is Framber Valdez and Jacob deGrom may break the record for most strikeouts combined.
What do you think the over-under is in that game? 5.5 total runs?
I bet the line will be 6.5.
It's going to be 6.5.
I bet the strikeout combined is going to be 14.5.
Yeah, that's going to be. They're in Arlington, right? Or are they here?
Do you even pay attention?
It's been
Where
a long
are
week.
you?
It's been
Where
a
are
long
you
week.
today? Where are you today?
It's been a
I need
long
you to
week.
lock in just for a little bit.
I know where I'm going to be Sunday. I just don't know where they're going to be.
It's here.
Okay.
It's here. If you don't know, we will be at Solarium on Sunday, 713 day watch party at 1. Sam and Davey is making a shirt where all 100% of the profits go to flood relief in Central Texas. We'll be promoting that. Solarium will have drink specials going to where a certain amount go to flood relief as well. So if you're free and open, not going to the game on Sunday, come on through to Solarium, 820 Holman Street.
And then Tuesday as well for the All-Star game.
Tuesday we'll be there as well for the All-Star game. So come through, even if it's just to say hi.
See Paredes get an at-bat. Might see Hader close out the game. It's probably the only Astros that would get a chance.
Jack, I don't know if Jack's chirping you or me, but I think it's you.
I'm on the right way. I would be.
Guy to the right looks like he would big league fans. You look like he would big league.
Oh, no.
He's a big dude. He is such a big leaguer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you would, dude. You're such a big leaguer.
I'm an Irish goodbyer, but I'm not.
You big league people, dude.
I throw big
you
league
big league, dude. You
Oh.
big league.
Any players you look to pick up at the waiver wire or minor league contract? DJL, no.
Do you?
No, we're not touching.
No, I'm not. No, but if there's anyone, I guess it would be like Verdugo.
I guess, man. Yeah.
But like, ugh.
Did y'all see that shirt that says Texas Together and it's the Astros and Rangers logos?
Yeah, they're doing a shirt. I think both teams are wearing They're both are wearing.
I guess that's.
Beep, 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 beep. Brice Matthews will wear number 28. The Astros announce number 28.
That's an okay number.
I like it.
Going after 27.
I like it.
He's following in 27's footsteps.
You know, I like it.
Know what I mean?
That's asking.
Start
You're asking. Look, I'm all for fake news. I'm all for propaganda, but I can't.
A little bloop to right field.
Look, you're a big leaguer, dude. Relax, dude. You're in the show.
Verdugo is trash. Yeah. If Verdugo showed any signs of being good, I'd be like, okay, maybe we give him a chance. But
yeah, that was just.
Verdugo's one of those guys that I would tolerate having him on my team if he was raking. But if he's bad, that's not. We're not doing that. Better hit better than Adam Everett in that number. Oh yeah, that was Adam Everett's number. That might be it might be very similar. Good number, get the number, retirement ceremony planned. Yeah. Call the mayor. Call Jim.
I want Brice Matthews to prove me wrong.
That's some movie script shit right there. Yeah, Guillermo gets it. Follow in the footsteps.
What are the odds? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm excited for the fact that this series itself kind of brings its own energy and its own juice to the series because that Cleveland series seemed very flat. It felt very adrenaline dump, and obviously you had the quad A Stros going, and they fought back. I think pretty much every single game.
Every game it was a sweep.
They scrapped back.
They made every single one of those games competitive.
They're a tough out right now. I mean, granted, they're not rolling on full cylinders, and you have a whole World Series team on the IL that could probably win 85 games, just on the IL. But
you know what's going on right now? This is relay race of I don't know track and field very well, but it's a long relay race, and we're getting right there to the end of the first half, about to hand the baton to the reinforcements, and they're just they're a little tired.
Yeah, a little tired.
Tell they're
a little gassed.
They use their sprint on the road trip sweeping the Dodgers, and then they just kind of came home a little gassed, a little hurt, a little beat up. Have you noticed haters pull up the pants tick when he gives up a bomb or hit to lose a game?
It seems like he's doing that every pitch now. The tick, like pulling up his pants.
I haven't noticed that. Guardians are just a perfect mediocre team just to beat us after we sweep the NL Giants. I feel like the AL Central weird ass teams. Yeah, I kind of felt that. I don't know if I said it on the pod. I was telling Gabe or whoever I was talking to after that first game. I was like, this just kind of feels like a sweep, like a feel. It felt like a trap series.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Good
Admiral Akbar. What are
Star
the odds
Wars.
we get 3 franchise second basemen back to back to back?
That you get, guys, stop. I can't be a part of this propaganda, and I'm the king of propaganda. I cannot be a part of this.
Let me spew my agenda. Hometown kid, Tascasita High, go Eagles! Shout out my alma mater.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. I love it. I love the story. I love the local kid story. I love it. But it's something that it's a recession indicator. That's teams that are middle of the pack do. Like, I'm about championships. I'm about.
You never know, man. You never know. It might not be this year. Might not be next year. Might not be the year after that. But maybe in the future.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Good point on the relay. So who's this year's Mike Fiers?
Who's this year's?
I mean, it's Colton Gordon and Brandon Walter and Jason Alexander.
I think Walter's the guy. But I do think, and Bob asked over on Twitter, realistically, he returns from the IL this year. This is just what I've been hearing from birdies. Expect Spencer, Garcia, Javier around the deadline. Obviously, that's all tentatively to change.
That'd be a hell of a 3-man pickup at the deadline.
Pena in August, Jakey in September. That's what I've been hearing. Nothing on the big guy.
Does the big guy exist?
But I didn't ask.
We need to get Jordan back because he can't finish the season with a negative WAR. That's just not. That can't be. That can't happen. We need him back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
We don't even know where we're playing this weekend. Calm down.
Yeah.
Look, I wasn't planning on going to any games on this homestand, so I wasn't paying attention.
You're building statues of the poor kid already. But yeah, I do think there's limited trade capital for the Houston Astros to make moves at the deadline because it's no secret how crazy drunk the asking prices get from all these sellers, that sometimes not making moves the best move for just the health of the organization for the extended time. But I need bats. So like if I have to use capital of prospects or absorbing contracts, it's gotta be hitters, I think.
Gary, you can have a seat with the mic if you want. Yeah. No, I think
that's just where I'm at game theory wise.
Yeah, I think there's no, unless it's like this is our game 3 starter, like somebody at that ilk, and you feel like you really need that. You feel like you don't trust that Javier, Garcia, Arrighetti, or
Lance. Yeah.
Those are 4.
One of those guys can start a game 3
starters, and if you don't think any 4 of those is going to be healthy and ready, then I guess you make that move. But that's that's no confidence in 4 different guys.
Billy, where's your thoughts on? We have a mic. Is that mic on?
Does this work?
Yeah.
Does this work? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yes. Yeah.
So we did 5 minutes of no mics earlier.
No, it was 1 minute. I got all the mics working. I just forgot to unmute.
Chat, do y'all hear Billy?
Yeah.
Off screen?
Billy here. Uncle Billy here.
Correspondent Billy.
Let us know. Give us a 2 in chat. 2 in chat if you can hear Billy.
Voice of God over here.
Someone, please.
What's the question?
What do you think? Initially, your Brice Matthews news when the news broke.
Okay, God. All right, you can hear me. All right, you can hear me. All right. What do you say?
When the initial Brice Matthews news broke. What were your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not surprised because of the amount of injuries, but also I know they didn't want to do this now. They wanted to put this off. This
Yeah.
would have been
Definitely.
a September call up at the earliest.
Yeah.
You know, Brice is good. He's been doing well enough in AAA. I just feel like with the depth on our team already, they're like, we don't need Brice, but now we need Brice. Now you're kind of rushing them to get up here, and it's a lot of pressure on Brice now because he knew he probably thought he wasn't gonna be up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not surprised, but at the same time, it's surprising that we're to the point of the season where Brice is a July call up instead of a September call up.
You're kind of relying on him a little bit.
Yeah,
Billy Bean, welcome to the program.
big fan.
Can we trade Gusto or Gordon for a bat? I do think Gusto, Gordon, Walter, even maybe Arrighetti, like all those guys are pieces depending on who you're going.
Oh man, I am not moving Walter or Spencer.
No,
Well, you say that, but if you want a big bat, I mean the pieces that have actual value are going to have to be traded.
yeah, which
That's just how it's going to have to go.
And,
It
you
depends
know-
on the level of guy you get.
I guess if you look at
Nope.
the positive,
Not doing it.
Okay, we're not getting anybody.
Not
good.
doing it.
I
Really?
mean, it's going to have to be. They have so many pitchers, so it's either going to be. It's going to be some of these pitchers are going to
Yeah,
have to go.
that's the
They
the
have
one.
15 starting pitchers.
Not doing it.
Well,
Not
you're,
doing it.
you're
Not
gonna
doing
like
it.
it. You're,
Not
we're
doing
gonna
it.
you're gonna
Not
do it, and you're
doing
gonna like it.
No, I don't want it.
So quit asking.
Not going to. So quit asking. Career 842 OPS for Brice Matthews in the minors, 187 games, 681 at bats, 178 hits, 33 doubles, 29 home runs, 94
What
RBIs,
impresses
75
me-
stolen bases.
What impresses me is, I didn't know they had so many stolen bases.
75 stolen bases.
That's pretty healthy.
He's
What
not.
impresses me is a lot of his
247 strikeouts.
his bombs have been like to center or oppo.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Your voice is too far. They can't hear you that
Josh's
well.
voice is too hard.
Too far right.
They talking about
We're not talking about politics on the show. Uh-huh. All right, that's enough.
not spaghetti man. Yeah, I mean I don't want to trade him. I just of our young pitchers that have shown
There's no
nastiness,
way.
he'd be one of the strongest trade.
If you're moving him, you're getting a top
Yeah,
10 bat.
You're getting
That's what I
you're
want.
getting a star if you move guys like Arrighetti.
prospects don't have value, guys. The Astros
I know.
prospects that
Why
are-
are you trying to? I know.
I'm just saying. So who, if you want to go get a Ronald Acuna Jr. like you were talking about yesterday,
You see, now you're trying to make me the villain.
Now
I made some made up scenario.
look,
and-
I want to go get Ketel Marte, and if it's going to cost Arrighetti,
You're not getting Ketel Marte.
whoever, I'll trade anybody
You live in Bizarro land.
or Brandon Lau. If you're going to trade for Brandon Lau, that's going to cost you.
It's not no.
Arrighetti.
What?
I think so, man.
No, you throw a number 3 to 6 prospect and an arm in the middle of the pack for Brandon Lowe. You're not giving up a number 3 in the rotation for Brandon Lowe.
I mean, maybe. I'm just
Don't-
saying.
don't really know what the value of anything now. I mean, remember last year when
That
we
would
got
be
we
ridiculous.
got Kikuchi, and
Value is
it
all
seemed
over
at the
place.
time like
every trade deadline value.
yeah, it
It's crazy.
fluctuates. It fluctuates. So it really just depends on gauging the value of what most teams need. Last year it was pitcher crazy.
Yeah.
All the pitchers were expensive. Kikuchi's, at the time, it ended up being not a big deal, but at the time we're like, oh my God, we just gave up all of that for a rental?
Yeah.
For a starting pitcher rental? But yeah, it
It's
just
tough.
really fluctuates.
Like Axel says, expanded playoffs increases the number of wild card hopefuls. The price of trade candidates. This year's market is going to be the same as last year. Yeah, I mean, the more teams who think they're in the playoffs, the less they're going to be inclined to sell one of their good players, and it's going to maybe cost more. You don't get, I mean, you don't got Ketel Marte money. Cedric Mullins, it is. It's the, it's the, what you call it, the Pawn Stars meme.
I'm I'm thinking does Walker Yannick have any trade value? He has a ton of trade value.
He does. There are teams that
Ton of trade value.
I think the Rays were one that people talked about. They needed a catcher. They need catching depth. So
I think you could do Yannick for Brandon Lowe straight up.
straight up. I don't know about straight up. Maybe you throw in
With
like
an arm.
like a Gusto.
I'm so glad you're not the general manager of the Houston Astros.
I'm not saying that's I'm not saying that's what I would propose. I'm just saying I'm trying to think.
I
of
am
what the
so
Rays might
glad.
ask for. I'm just trying to think of what the Rays might ask for. Brandon Lau is playing like an all-star right now. Like
I bet you would buy a card sticker.
Brandon
you
Lau
buy a card sticker price.
Is one of the best hitters on a championship contending Rays team right now. Playoff contending Rays team. They're not going to trade him for a fringe single A catcher.
He's a double.
No,
A.
I know.
Is he up to double A?
So that just means we're not going to get him. We're just not going to get him.
It does seem that the pool of sellers obviously has leverage.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like the Rays, like everyone wants Brandon Lowe. Obviously, they're making a push for the East. Like they do the rebuild. They do kind of the Seattle, the
They trade
Pito,
any
like
of their players over age of 28 when they're good, and get a 24-year-old and just keep doing that process.
So they kind of retool where they rebuild very well. Also be very funny that the ALDS could potentially be at a minor league field, or a wild card series could potentially be at a minor league field. Like, have we not thought through this all the way through?
No, yeah. It's you could have in theory, a team gets hot, both teams get hot. You could have an ALCS between like the A's and Rays in the next couple of years.
What are you spewing today? You have Oakland in the
No,
playoffs?
I don't. I'm just saying they didn't think it all through, because what if next year the A's are really good, the Rays are really good, and you end up with an ALCS between two minor league ballpark teams?
You know what? I'll say good. Manfred deserves that.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that Josh or Tim Papura sitting next to Des?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a great chirp.
Look, I'm just saying the Astros' biggest trade strength is that they have $15 billion in major league ready starting pitchers. And so if you want to get a good bat, you're going to have to trade a good arm. I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying that's what the price might be. And I'm okay with it. Look, I like Ryan Gusto. I like Brandon Walter. If the Astros have Hunter Brown, Framber Valdez, Spencer Arrighetti, Lance McCullers, Christian Javier, Luis Garcia, the guys I just mentioned aren't going to be. They're not going to play for this team in the playoffs. But a bat makes a big difference.
I don't
know. Do you think Ryan O'Hearn from Baltimore would cost? That's a good question. He's kind of fallen off a little bit.
Is he a rental?
Oh, is he a rental?
I'll pull it right now.
Okay. I'll pull up his stats.
I think he is. I don't hear contract.
I mean, he's older. I know that.
I know Cedric Mullins is a rental.
O'Hearn is a pure rental.
Pure rental.
He is a UFA.
And he right now is sitting with a 139 OPS plus, 840 OPS, 11 bombs, 284 batting average. Yeah, that plays.
Sam Houston State kid.
If only he could play second base.
He can swing.
If all goes well, Javi would be number 3 when he comes back strong. I'm gonna hold back my judgment on that. One of them already said where they would play playoff games. Oh, there's already like a contingency thing. If the Rays make the playoffs, they're not going to play.
What happens
at that stadium?
If the Rays,
I think I heard something about that. Like, if they made it, they would play at maybe the Marlins Stadium or something.
Rays MLB have discussed potential playoff hosting plans on June 25th, 2025. MLB trade rumors.
I mean, that makes sense. There's no way they would have a playoff series and only be able to sell 15,000 tickets or whatever the capacity
11,000.
11,000? Yeah, there's no way that they would. That's missing out on so much money for every home game. The thing the Astros have on other teams, on pitchers that teams will want, pitchers that teams will want, and they have good pitchers, cheap, with a lot of control. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Astros get a lot of flack for having a not great farm system. But what they can do is take any pitcher, bring them up to the bigs, and make him look good enough to have trade value. So, Barry. What's up, Barry? Go get Verlander.
Is there? I guess I didn't understand. I didn't know this. The part of the playoff shares the guys get,
yeah,
is also contingent on
hey Gabe,
on crowd size, like of people coming to the game.
Yeah,
like attendance.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
So I guess what's closer? I guess Atlanta is closer to Tampa than Miami.
Is it? I don't know geography, man. I've been to both places, and who knows. Once you start driving through that East Coast, it's all blur. Everything's 6 hours from everything.
It's all delirious.
Yeah.
Trust me, we've
am I
done
in
it.
Tallahassee or am I? Where?
Atlanta to Tampa is 7 hours, and then Tampa to Miami's got to be.
That's what I thought.
6 or 5.
You could have told me. You could have sold me on that though.
4.5.
Not close either way.
Not
really.
close either way.
Trade Walter to Boston for Jarren Duran. Yeah, I would do
trade
that
back their top prospect to get Jarren Duran.
Yeah, I would do that trade in a second. I'm not mad about it. First packed house in a while for them though. You talking about playoffs? I'll text him.
I've been told the White Sox would give away Benintendi for $1 to hug.
Somebody, please.
Someone just please.
It's not a bad idea.
Benny Biceps.
Biceps.
He knows how to win in Minute Maid Park.
He does. He knows how to make the most insane, heartbreaking catches of all time there.
Haley said, LOL, Dez hates Josh right now. If this is why I don't play fantasy baseball with him in his league. And Billy can talk about it. He sends the most ridiculous trades ever.
I send very
and then he
trades.
Does this thing
very
where he
trades.
Jedi mind tricks you into I feel like I gotta take this trade.
I mean, no, there was just one time the other day he tried to. Some guy's not even really active in our league anymore, and he has Scooble, and he tried to trade like 3 mid players.
No, you want to talk about it? I tried to trade Giolito, Abbott, and Quintana for Scooble. All 3 of those guys have been nails.
See, look how he does it. He's such a good sales.
All 3 of those guys.
I don't want to be a sales guy.
All three of those guys are nails.
We're gonna sell. We're gonna reposition advertisement and just be like, "Hey, Josh, this is just thinking of fantasy baseball."
A good pitcher in fantasy baseball, when they start, gets between like 20 and 30 points. 22 to like 30 points.
No one wants to hear this.
No
one wants to hear this.
And Abbott consistently made as many points as Scooble.
The worst part about it though is that you're like, I'm trying to help out Noah's team.
Yeah.
And Noah doesn't even check his lineup.
Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to get him into it. I'm trying to get him excited.
Yeah, right. That's the most gaslighting.
I literally just texted
I'm helping you more than I'm helping myself.
Victor Caratini, the best savior of the Astros since his homer walk-off when we were 10-20. Victor Caratini has been a consistent breath of fresh air. I was kind of talking earlier in January and February, like, hey, we're trying to get below the tax line. Why do you carry a backup catcher that's making $6 million? Hand up. I was wrong again. That's the best $6 million Jim Crane has spent, because where would you be without him? He's a professional hitter. We joke around, but he goes to the church of Michael Brantley. It's just consistent at bats. The one thing that gets me as a baseball player, if you're gonna get out, be a tough out, like grinding at bat.
Yeah,
make them be exhaustive. You should be circled in the lineup card when you're doing when opponents are doing their pre-pitch routines and their pre-scouting. that needs to be. You need to be circled. You want to be. This guy's a tough out. Like, hey, he's a 700 OPS guy. He's a 750 OPS guy, but you got to stay focused. So, I think that's one of the big things of his success this year. And if more people follow suit, including his battery mate, it would make the Astros very, very much better and deeper. So that's where I'm at.
Why are you doing that right now?
Can you do that later? What do like?
I also just texted you to ask you to do something to help this. Josh is kind of got to give us.
I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out on today's show.
Chevy Tahoe at 20% for 72 months. My character is being attacked today on this, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
I've been called a big leaguer.
You were called a big leaguer.
I've been called now a sleazy used car salesman.
Well,
what is happening?
That trade was nuts. That was a nutty trade.
Oh, it's a fair trade. If you had Scooble, I would offer you that same trade, and I would hope you could.
The entire league said no to this trade, by the way. It was like, no, we're not doing
just
that.
Don't want me to succeed.
Yeah, we don't want you to have Scooble.
Gabe actually was like, that's a bad trade for you. And then y'all started all jumping on me, and then he was like, no, wait, yeah, fuck Josh.
All right. Well, Gabe sent me a trade the other day, and it was Cal Raleigh for Drew Rasmussen. All right.
I'm being attacked. I'm a raccoon backed into a corner.
Don't you lash out at me, Ricky Bobby.
Unbelievable.
Cartini. Oh, somebody said, where will Brice Matthews play most likely? Second base. He's going to be your everyday second baseman probably for the next 2 weeks at minimum, and give him his run. I mean, sure, there's big matchups where he probably doesn't start every game, but
I will say this.
Noah, I'm just tanking for a higher pick.
That first big league paycheck,
Noah.
That first big league paycheck, prorated's way better than playing the futures game that he's missing.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He was supposed to play the futures game.
Yeah,
the futures now, old man.
Are they gonna announce a replacement, or does he?
I don't know how that. Yeah,
I don't know how that works. Has that ever happened where you get announced to the futures game and then you get called up 2 days later?
I'm sure it's happened in the past, but
it's wild.
I would very much be like, yeah, I don't want to play the futures.
It's just so quiet. You remember baseball like 10 years ago where it was like, oh, you got a good draft pick. Really excited to see them 3 years from now. Now it's like
not even that, like 5 years.
It's turning into like NFL, NBA type of thing. It's really exciting.
Well, I think it's also a
actually
growth of NIL, and top high school prospects are now going to college and playing ball, and then you've got 2 or 3 years. Look, guys, he quit the show. He's walking off. He's walking off the set. He's walking off. Oh yeah, we have to do the giveaway.
Hey, what's up?
So now you have all these players that are ready to go right out of the draft. You had Zach Neto, Cam Smith, Joyce for the Angels, Finnegan back in the day. Like, that was just craziness when Finnegan did it right out of TCU. So I do think the value of NIL in college sports and getting high schoolers not to go to the show and sit for 15 years. They go to college for 2, get some money, and then they're ready to get called up in a year's time.
The game as we know it is changing.
For sure.
No more sitting in the minors for 2 to 3 years. It's, hey, are you hitting right now? Let's go.
Well, it goes back to Dana Brown just being a man of his word and take it for face value. If you thrive in the system and you're one of his guys, he's gonna call you up quick.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Jake Bloss was doing Ivy League shit, and 6 months later he was in the show pitching.
Yeah.
It's
and I like that.
Yeah.
I think I like that. Because if they start performing, because everyone was worried. Oh, you're putting Cam Smith in the game. You're putting him in the bigs way too early. You're gonna ruin his progression. He's an everyday starter now. He's a future all-star. We can all see it. I like that. I like because I've never understood like that guy's mashing. Like, just bring him up.
Yeah.
You know, who cares? Like, he's hot. Let him come up and see what he can do. I like what Dana's doing. I just like Dana a lot. Dana's my guy. Thank God they promoted Matthews. They really needed another righty in the lineup. Yeah, very.
If you're in line, stay in line. You have an opportunity and a chance to be in the big leagues. Yes, you, the fans watching, every single one of you, you have a chance to start by after the All-Star break because they need a pulse and a warm body. And if you hit left-handed, you may just be in the show.
Now we ask ourselves, when is Ulola going to get called up?
Yeah, I think Indy mentioned that. I think.
Oh yeah. You got to think it's got to be this year sometime.
Yeah.
Because there's probably going to be.
Well, where does he start over Gordon? Does he start over Walter? Does he start over?
I mean, you got to think.
Gusto?
Got to think at one point there's going to be a pitcher that gets injured again.
Yeah, again.
And then that's just like, all right, well, and to keep the momentum going, we got to call up another guy, and then that'll just become a Lola, unless it's blue ball or something.
Yeah, I think blue ball and you all are like remember the taxi squads?
Yeah.
I think they're like 1A and 1B on.
They're gonna be locks for sure on the Texas squad. So
also the football star history, Texas high school football's king. You're an adult really early. Mm-hmm. Quarterback one. There's a lot of intangibles
for sure
of being that. I do think it's gonna be a really cool moment. He'll probably hit all of Tasasita maybe at the game tonight. So that's be really cool to see.
We're going to be seeing some freak athleticism and some swing and misses, boys and gals.
Yeah.
With Brice.
This medical staff must Google how to deal with injuries.
Is Christian Walker back? Yes, Christian Walker's back.
Walker is back. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, everyone get your screenshots into Josh. Send it to @ApolloHOU. He is off screen right now, putting the everyone on the board for the giveaway. For this giveaway, we only have 3 games. So I lean on a pitcher's duel. Let's go strikeouts. But I think he's only played 2 games. I lean on pitcher's duel. Let's go an over-under. Over under. Let me set the line. 8.
Just for tonight's game?
No, for the 3 starts. Lance McCullers, Framber Valdez, Hunter Brown. 22 and a half strikeouts.
Man, that's
22 and a half. Get your over under in, lock it in. Make sure you screenshot it.
We got the Vegas odds maker over here making the odds. As we speak
on the fly for next week's giveaway.
So 22 and a half?
22 and a half.
Over under total starting pitcher strikeouts for the Astros.
You have Jack Leiter versus Lance McCullers tonight, Framber Valdez versus Jacob deGrom on Saturday night, and then you have Hunter Brown versus Nate Eovaldi on Sunday. 22 and a half will be next week's
That's
line.
A good line.
Thank you.
That's a good line. I've been sitting here trying to do the math, and that's good.
It's 6 for Lance, 8 for Framber, 8 for Hunter is kind of where I ended up.
That's if you're saying over, you got a lot of faith in pitching. I love it.
Noah Outlaw, first time, long time. How many yards will CJ Stroud throw for this year? Big fan of the show, guys.
4,500.
I don't bet on football as a member of the Shield. A fan of the Shield. I'll defer to Billy.
4,500. That's the line.
Wow, for Stroud?
Well, his line's going to be lower than that. It's going to be like high 3,000, which you take the over. He's gonna mash the over on that.
We have some coming in. We got Andrew with under, Riley with over, Michael with under, Linda with over, David mashed that over. Joseph says just Astros. Yeah, just the Astros, 22 and a half. 3 starters. Huh? Only 2 people have sent last week's.
Yeah, we only have 2. You guys were giving away free stuff. What's better than that?
Gabe, just wait 15 minutes.
I don't like how you
You're
look right
you're
now.
gonna yeah. Why do you look like a hitman wearing
Yeah.
gloves?
You're wearing a leather jacket.
It's 100 degrees outside.
No, I just walked outside. It's hot.
You look like Randy Newman in the 70s. Indy under. Norberto under. AK under. Yeah, just
I'm gonna
start.
say
Yeah,
under.
DeLine, just the starting pitching.
I'm gonna say under.
T-Bum. Make sure you lock it in. Screenshot your. People forget that it's on y'all to screenshot it because I feel like some of the lines we've given, there's been like 20 correct and only like 3 people.
Last week it was Astros or Dodgers in the series. We probably had 10 people say Astros, but I only got 2 submissions right now.
Only 2
ABB
submissions.
says over.
That's pretty crazy.
Noah says get that free.
Well, we did.
I mean, I'm kind of jealous. He has a really sick fit on.
I know he's hot. I know he's hot in it.
Yeah.
I know you're hot.
You're not allowed to take the leather jacket off all day in the office. Crank the AC all the way up to like 90.
Yeah, when y'all are playing office baseball here in a second, like you got to wear it while you're pitching and hitting.
Now he's moping. Now Gabe's moping offline. DeLine says under. So we have a good mix of over under right going on.
It's a good line. It's a polarizing line.
I think it's a 22.5 is a pretty strong line.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guess, Gabriel?
Robert's gonna have like 5.
So over or under? Under for Gabe?
I'm gonna say under 16.5.
Wow. That's like a goblin line.
Wow.
Over, the Rangers offense sucks.
Over, the Rangers offense sucks. If you heard Josh, I'm gonna say under, just by a little bit though, just by a little bit. I don't know about I like Gabe's take on Framber. There's gonna be a lot of ground outs. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of strikeouts with Framber. I took Lance's over today though. So
what was his line?
4.5.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's doable.
I'll take over on my own line.
We are getting
No, Alice is way under. Christian over. DeLine says good line. Thank you. Thought of that on the spot. Indy says Gabe is forever my op. Chocolate Thunder says push. 22 and a half. A push. I think it honestly could be. If I gave the line at 22, I would think a push. I think that's how good my line is.
22.5 can't be a push. But.
No, I know, but like if the line was actually 22, I would have said push. Is it really stormy outside?
Yeah, I just drove.
You
You didn't drive through it down from Spring just now? I did. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the road.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked.
No,
Wow, it must have just came in.
Yeah.
It started right after we started the pod.
Yeah. It was,
Also, we're about to do the spin for last week's giveaway. I know we're pushing up on the hour time now. If you weren't here, Sunday, we will be at Solarium, 820 Holman Street. Sam and Davey will be there with a T-shirt where all profits, 100% of the shirt is going to flood relief. Solarium will have their purple drink 713 going, where $1 of every drink will be sold to Kerr County flood relief. We will be doing a watch party for the game and going from there. So,
oh, dude, look at that comment.
Look at that.
Y'all now sucking Astros dicks. I remember hearing you guys say before the season started saying some negative bad things about the upcoming season. Is this person 5? Don't quit y'all's day job because you guys suck.
I said 92 wins, so
Yeah. Somebody probably saw 5 seconds of one clip.
yeah.
Or I mean, there's
It's a great comment over on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. It's Astros. It's Astros.
that guy, dude,
the guy's angry. He goes
guys are like
on
amateur
Instagram.
ESPN. Both suck.
That was actually a good shirt.
Well, yeah.
Like if you pause, say amateur ESPN, both suck. That's a good shirt. That's a great shirt.
All right, we have 2 on the giveaway.
2 on the giveaway. 50-50.
All right, you want to do your best Vegas MC for this?
All right.
I loved how I was
spin
doing
the
an ad
wheel.
read
Let's
for
go.
for flood relief, and the guy just came in just so negative.
Yeah, I bet you feel really bad now, don't you? All
I'm
right,
glad
all
you got that
Let's
off your
spin the wheel.
chest.
Let's have some fun. All right, what's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And it's gonna be
Norberto.
Norberto with the 50-50 odd win.
That's tough.
What was the giveaway?
What was the
We'll
giveaway?
figure that online, and we'll go back and review the tape.
Soon to be
We're
determined.
doing so many of these, they all blend together.
Yeah.
But this week, this will be the giveaway, part of the giveaway for this week.
I can't tell.
Looks like a Brice Matthews card.
Brice Matthews' first Bowman.
Brice
Wow.
Matthews' first Bowman baseball card.
Very nice card.
Very shiny. Very awesome. Sorry, Indy. Next time.
He says I hate the show. Hey, look over on IG. LOL. I'm just fucking with you guys. LOL. Just wanted to see if you guys read. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate
what
that.
a switch up.
I
That's
love
insane.
it.
All right, Josh.
No, I love
all
it.
right, you got.
I love feedback.
We
It was
just
a very
just-
good shirt.
We love the viewers. We just love.
We
giving us-
read
giving us
comments.
views.
I say never read comments, and I read comments. My brother said I used to pray for times like this.
Sorry, Indy. 50-50 shot.
Joseph said, got me on there. Joseph, did you send it in? Joseph, I got the over on this next one. The next one will be 22 and a half. 22 and a half strikeouts combined of Framber, Lance, Hunter Brown. Get it in and make sure you screenshot it and then send it to us.
You can win a Brice Matthews.
We'll go Brice
Really
Matthews.
nice
We'll go
cards.
Brice Matthews. We'll go one of the Zing Zang, and we'll go. What else did we give away? Let's go. Do we have more tank tops?
Sure.
And a tank top.
Works for me.
We'll keep it kind of.
This is a very
Under
nice. This is
control.
what they call a Bowman Chrome first Bowman, which is the first
Oh, do we have
card
any bobbleheads?
they
We'll have
get
bobblehead
as a
somewhere.
prospect.
And we'll throw a bobblehead in there too. What? That's 4 little things.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You
You
just keep
see,
keep
Dad
adding on.
gets
Keep adding on
Dad
it.
gets mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Sent Joe, did you? I looked through all my DMs.
Did you to your DMs or the?
Yeah, I looked
Apollo.
through both.
Do we have a
Oh.
respin?
You sent it on Monday. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You know what? We'll
Joe, you're automatically
You're
on.
automatically on the
You're
next one.
automatically on the next one, Joe.
So you can. Be
It's on the big leaguer, dude. He
That's
big
on the-
leagues, dude. I tell you, Joe. Look, just
It's-
come to me.
Look, it's been a long week. It's been one of the longer weeks I've had in a while.
You're not even gonna be here next week,
I know it's my first time I missed a live show ever.
ever.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna be
So-
stuck with Gabe on the show.
Wow, Gabe, damn.
I'm gonna be stuck with Randy Newman.
He'll probably just talk about fucking
1970s movies.
yeah, Russia. It said red. Yeah, I'm sorry, Joseph. Somebody must have opened that and I didn't see it.
Joe, we'll add you on. We'll double add you on next week's. Even if you win, we'll put you on twice.
Yeah, you'll be on there. But yeah, good show. Good long show. Storming. Got a game tonight. Got a good series this weekend. Sunday at Solarium. Please tell anybody you know about it. We want to raise as much money as we can for the Kirk County flood. So anything you can do to come and hang out, have a good time, and buy a shirt from Sam and Davey, and then also the purple drink proceeds going to the flooding. But yeah, come hang out with us Sunday All-Star game. If you know where you're going to watch it, come hang out. All-Star game's always a good time. God, I just want to 1 second.
Gabe, come on screen. Just come just. People are chirping me because I'm chirping you, but I'm just saying, like, you're in the shadows wearing this Hitman outfit, and that's why we're chirping.
Back to the spot. Yeah. Well, That's going to be the show. Des Gabe thought he had a friend in you. That's a good line. Actually.
That's actually a great line, dude. I just now
Got
got
a
that.
friend, yeah.
Dude, I just got that.
Yeah. Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, 14 locations, new one in Cypress. They had their 10th anniversary, and they have a lot of specials rolling out. So head over to their socials to see what's going on there. Using Weezang. Zang responsibly is the way of life here at Apollo. So where you get a margarita mix, you get the michelada mix, you get the bloody blazing mix already.
Blazing.
Get one at HEB, Total Wine, or Specs. But other than that, it's always fuck the Rangers.
Always.
And you have Lance
Always
versus Jack
beat the fuck out
Leiter,
of the Rangers.
Framber versus DeGrom, Hunter Brown, your Cy Young versus Nate Eovaldi. And there we go.
And listening and hanging out with us on Diamond. We'll see you next week. We'll see you Sunday. Another live show. Thank you.
Peace.
Stros.
Love you guys. Sorry, Joe.